It's Above the Net on the Golden Eagle Sports Network. I'm your host, Dylan Vazzano. We've got assistant coach Cassandra Joyner joining us today here on Above the Net. And it's morning. We do these after practices in the morning, and you're drinking some Starbucks. What do you got there?
The caramel apple cider. I'm obsessed with it, so you should try it if you ever get a chance to.
Well, there you go. On that note, let's transition into Golden Eagle volleyball. Of course, 2 matches this past week. Wednesday in Nashville to take on Tennessee State this past Friday against Belmont. Take us through both matches. We'll start with Tennessee State.
Okay, so last Wednesday when we were playing against TSU, great atmosphere. We played a phenomenal game. It was a tough loss, hard to take, but we were able to accept it because our players did what they were supposed to do. Had it been any other day, we would have gotten that win, and I'm confident in that. We weren't the better team that day, but we definitely are capable of beating them next time we see them here, and then if we have to see them in the playoffs.
And then preseason number 1, always a tall task with Belmont, and Friday went 4 sets. What about that match?
Belmont, they have plenty of options hitting-wise. You have one player go back row, and then they have another player who's coming up that is equally as good. So you are game planning for multiple players, which is a little bit different in the OVC. Normally you plan for just one player for each team. For OVC, for Belmont, it was multiple players, and it was fun. We controlled, quite a few, but it got away from us pretty quickly in the 3rd and 4th sets, so that was tough for us.
So now looking ahead to this week and kind of last week as a whole, different schedule with a Wednesday, Friday, and then this week it's Wednesday, Saturday. So what are kind of the challenges with that? How does that change the coaching and change the schedule in general?
Personally, for myself, I love it. It stresses me out a little bit, though, because, stuff has to be done, Monday morning as opposed to Tuesday morning. But I'm okay with having the game Wednesday and Friday or Wednesday and Saturday. It gives us time to plan, and really strategize for a team on Wednesday and then really strategize for a team on Friday or Saturday as opposed to playing them back-to-back Friday and Saturday.
So our player this week on Above the Net, first time she'll be joining us this year, Cassandra Johnson. What's it been like to coach her for the last few years?
KK, or Cassandra, she's been awesome, really hard worker, just a really good teammate. If she's on the court, she is the one giving a ton of energy and going after every ball, doing the right things. If she's off the court, she's giving just as much energy, so it's fun. Coaching her is a lot of fun.
And lastly, as we look at this week, Wednesday night, Jacksonville State, Saturday night, UT Martin, both matches at home. What challenges do they present?
Jacksonville State, we usually drop a game to them each year, so this year I'm looking to, shut them out, ideally. But they game plan for us very well, and I think we do the same for them. Both smart coaches. I think we're more of an athletic team, and if we can push through that way, we should be able to beat them. UT Martin, completely different team than we've seen in the last few years, so game planning for them is definitely different. They have different players that have evolved quite a bit from their freshman year, so am I confident in us beating them? Yes. But it's going to be a different game. They're more athletic. They have different weapons this year than they did last year. And I think it took us 5 last year to beat them. It's going to be, 2 long games this week for us.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, CJ.
Anytime.
So the player this week on Above the Net, junior outside hitter Cassandra Johnson. And this week, you guys play Wednesday, so a little bit in terms of the practice schedule. What has practice been like the last few days?
Well, the last few days, we've been focusing on details and doing what we're supposed to do, staying very disciplined. And, the energy's been pretty high. I know for myself, everybody's going at it, going for every ball. So I think it's been pretty good.
So you mentioned energy and the team getting after it during practice. What is the morale like? Obviously lost 3 in a row, but still very early in this OVC season.
Honestly, truly, we've just been keeping up the communication in the locker room and problem solving. We're just trying to fix things fast as possible.
You look at this week, and with Wednesday night Jacksonville State, Saturday UT Martin, what do you think Tennessee Tech needs to do to have success?
Obviously, like I said in the beginning, we have to focus on details and doing what we needed, like be in the right position at the right time and just keep the energy up, because I know a lot of times energy is what pushes us through in matches.
All right, well, perfect. Thank you for joining us, Kavana.
Thank you for having me.
Wednesday night, Golden Eagles will take on Jacksonville State right here in the Hooper Eblen Center. And then Saturday, it'll be a matchup with UT Martin. You can watch both of those right here on the Golden Eagle Sports Network.